Things are spiraling downwards for the 76ers as they have gotten off to a miserable start to the 2024 season. Joel Embiid has played in 2 games, Tyrese Maxey is injured, and the team overall has been terrible. They currently sit in 14th place in the Eastern Conference, only ahead of the lowly Toronto Raptors. The Sixers have to start figuring things out, and if they don't, is missing the playoffs an actual possibility for this team? That's what we will try and figure out in this video. Welcome back to the channel. If you like all things Philly sports, consider subscribing. If not, sit back and enjoy this video on the 76ers. Let's start this video off talking about the injuries. The Sixers have been known to have injuries plague their teams, and it's not a surprise that they started the season without 2 of their best players, Joel Embiid and Paul George. Before Embiid returned, Tyrese Maxey went down with a hamstring injury. We have not gotten the Sixers' big 3 on the floor for the same game once this season, and we already are 12 games in. Maxey looks to be returning, and Embiid and George are supposedly healthy at the moment. Both Embiid and George are likely not going to see back-to-back games this season, as they are trying to manage them as best as possible. Embiid especially might not see anywhere near the amount of regular season games this year, with the Sixers trying to manage his injuries even more before the playoffs. The hope is that the big 3 gets into the playoffs healthy and with enough experience together that they are able to win when it matters most. Now moving to the rest of the team, it's actually embarrassing how bad the Sixers are without their stars. They are dead last in the NBA with 104.5 points per game, as well as dead last in field goal percentage, rebounds per game, assists per game, and average field goals made. For a team that was supposed to be a top 3 team in the East, this is the exact opposite of where many expected the Sixers to be at this point. Yeah, they haven't had their stars, but a winning team should have the depth to be able to compete. These numbers frankly aren't even competing, making it hard for the Sixers to generate wins. Looking at a bright spot on the team has been Jared McCain. The Sixers' rookie first-round pick has stepped up big time in the absence of Tyrese Maxey and has become the front-runner for Rookie of the Year. He leads the team in both points per game at 14.8 and field goal percentage at 47.4. Without him, the Sixers would be getting blown out in these games, but he has helped keep them somewhat close. With the upcoming return of Maxey, McCain will get to be paired with him in the backcourt, making it a scary sight for opposing defenses. I think these last few games have shown enough to make McCain a mainstay in the starting lineup even when everyone is healthy. I like Kyle Lowry, but 6.7 points per game is not going to cut it. The title of this video is questioning if the Sixers are going to miss the playoffs. With them starting at 2-10 record, I think that is a fair question to ask. We don't know when we are going to see this team fully healthy, and their other guys minus Jared McCain haven't really showed anything to make me believe they can win when they aren't fully healthy. Embiid is going to be on a strict games limit this year as they want him fully healthy for the playoffs. That might not even matter if they can't win enough games and miss out of the tournament entirely. I'm going to make a video on Joel Embiid at some point in the near future that you guys aren't going to want to miss, as that is going to be a deep dive into a lot of questions regarding the future of this team. Anyway, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Are the Sixers really going to miss the playoffs this year? Do they not have enough depth behind their stars to get the job done? Put your takes in the comments because I love hearing what you guys have to say. My take is going to be that the Sixers are going to be a play-in team. They are going to make it, but this season isn't going to be pretty. My hope is that they can just make the play-in with all of their guys healthy and have a chance to compete with the big dogs of the East. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things Philly sports. The next game the Sixers play is against the Miami Heat on Monday, so that is going to be an interesting game to watch. Hopefully the team can get somewhat back to their normal ways starting then. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on my next video.